The what, why, and wow of the car world. A MotoMan Minute begins now.
I gotta tell you, we've been spending some time looking at your old haunts, Ford and GM at this show. And we met Mark Fields. It's amazing how it's 100% they're looking at product again.
It's the only salvation. And back in the glory days of General Motors in the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, the product guys ran the place, and the finance guys were all in New York trying to keep up with it. And said, what, another record month? Oh, gee, okay. So the finance guys weren't running it, they were keeping track.
They were bean counters at that point.
And somebody has to establish budgets and somebody's got to establish financial discipline. But what always bothered me about American business was that the reward was held up first. And that finance would figure out that if we do everything right, we can have like GM stock at $10 a share by such and such a date. And then they take that $10 a share and work it backwards and see how little we have to do here, how little we have to do there, how little we have to do here, how much we can afford to spend on this in order to make it all come out at $10. So instead of doing a massive frontal assault on the product to get yourself in the position of world's best product, everything gets cut back a little bit so that we don't spend too much because we've got to make that $10 a share goal. And then, of course, guess what? The $10 a share goal never happens.
Absolutely.
Because this stuff doesn't sell at the volumes that they were projecting. And this repeats itself endlessly, cycle after cycle after cycle. And yet these people still keep repeating the same idiotic stuff because nobody is putting the passion into the product.